What's up, everybody? Welcome to the studio. It's a beautiful spring day in Texas, and we've got, just a whole host of things we want to talk about. And one of those is Texas family law, something I'm very passionate about. We're going to talk about what parental rights are, what the possession schedule rights are, and how they may be altered or interfered with, and why, if that happens, there better be a damn good faith basis for restricting another parent's time with a child. And more importantly, this is, critical of why support has nothing to do with time with children. So I'm going to jump right in and talk about Texas family law. So this is a subject that's near and dear to me. And, probably like many of you, I was blessed with a lot of fortune in my upbringing, but there were some unfortunate things as well. And by that, I mean, who hasn't had some sort of exposure to family violence in their own household? And, we define family violence extremely broadly under our state law. And I'm not here to tell you, some sad story. I'm just saying that I think that the national average is something that 8 in 10 adults that have had some association, either as a victim or bystander, to family violence. So family violence is one of the easiest ways to have parental rights restricted. It's also the best good faith basis for restriction of parental rights. And we define it ever so broadly under our Texas state law. So I'm just going to broad topics, talk about what family violence means under state law. And the definition of family violence encompasses the following concepts: alcohol abuse that is going on and the children are exposed to, drug abuse that is going on that the children are exposed to, physical abuse. Texas is a state where, a lot of parents grew up being spanked and whooped, and a lot of children grew up being spanked and whooped, and they feel like they have the God-given right to do that. And you do have the right to discipline your child in the state of Texas. You don't have the right to leave a bruise. And then, of course, there's the worst of them, which is the sexual assault of family members and children. And those 4 areas, as they are defined, encompass family violence. And those are the easiest and best good faith basis for restricting parental rights in the state of Texas. The visitation rights are alternatively defined as conservatorships. And there's a reason for that, and I'm going to get into that. But what you need to know in your mind is that parent rights are defined as managing conservator or some other sort of conservator. And that's a complicated word. And I'm going to break that down and define that. But essentially, in plain English, all you need to know is conservator equals parent. And the reason why the legislature changed that word from parent to conservator is because there's a lot of cases that involve grandparents who have to take children, or when CPS takes children out of a home and they give them to a foster person, a foster parent who isn't related by blood or marriage. So they came up with this other word, conservator and conservatorship. And I'll get into that a little bit more. But that's an overall look at the beginning of this topic area, how and what constitutes good faith bases for parental rights and withholding parental rights, and also the definition of parental rights under our state law. More to come. And from the studio, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next video.